Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the consciousness, and the writer of this articles is one of the best writer that I've ever met too. Actually, I don't have to mention his name, but I think I just focus on the theory itself. So before I start, if I guess if I guess ask you about the consciousness or even the awareness, what is the first might be emerges or appears in your mind. There are a lot of things that we can discuss about this case. There are a lot of people discuss about awareness itself, how the awareness can make people do something positive in their life. One of our problems that we have in discussing about the consciousness or significantly or massive what is consciousness of even the awareness is um, consciousness is already discussed by many people, even for the experts, that say consciousness is one of the secrets how people can change their ability, their daily routines, their negative routines to become a positive one. Even from the experts argue that, like the Thomas Nagel, John States, and David Kelmus, and the other experts, they say that's the point of the consciousness itself. And thus, philosophers have made the regulation how people can do better in their life, and they will be more aware about their weaknesses or even their problems in their life. So I think consciousness is one of our method. How do we can maintain ourselves, maintain our problems? How do we can manage our problems as good as possible? When people always concerned about their weaknesses or even their um, problems in their life, what might be happen if they do something and um, causally terms. In this case, it is might be helpful for people if they awareness about their problems or even their weaknesses. And this is really necessary, I think, when it comes to how we can manage all the problems and then give the solve to our problems. And we have to map what might be appears in this life, because one of the most thing that we have to do is we have to we have to be able to mapping our life, so we can do we can know what will we do in the next, in order we cannot do something wrong in the second time. So awareness is just only come from the first side in this life, because your awareness will be always emerge in your life. But the writer in this case is doesn't agree about with everything that relate to the expert, what the expert said about the consciousness. Even he agree with uh, them on this, on several points of the consciousness is what is look it is like to be you, because there's no someone can change our life without accept ourselves. So if there's an experimental internal qualitative dimensions to any bicycle system, then that is consciousness. And people also can reduce the experiment side to talk of information processing and um, neurons and states of their brain is our it's is in our case, because in people also it refers to what they want to do in this case. So the other point that starkly in this case, that there is no person or even people, the enormous people can help you without you can maintain, and then without you can mapping your life. So it is really helpful when people or someone to be aware about what they want to do or even what they want to reach in their life. Some people might have several wish or even have several dreams, but none of them can map or even can illustrate how their lives will be go on in the future. So this is the problem. In this case, also the author give illustration to the consciousness both of internal consciousness or even external consciousness. International consciousness awareness is come from ourselves, that it's naturally from ourselves, nothing from the other people, because the other people just have to tell you about what is your weaknesses or what is your problem, and they can maintain or even give solve your problems. But if you don't do by yourself, it is useless, and then you'll never get it positive things from what you have done. So internal space or even internal consciousness awareness in this case is the most important one when you have to conduct something in your life, even the small things, such as when you have any considerations to do something in yourself, you have to choose by yourself, because when there is the third perspective or even third people person that give you some clues or give you some arguments, you will consider as much as possible. So you will never think that you can do this without with yours by yourself, and then you will do some considerations or even uh, you will become the confused person when it comes to your decisions. So the second one is external concerns consciousness. External consciousness itself is one of the way people can reach their dreams or even their wish in their life, because there are other believe that we as a social human beings, we cannot do something with by ourselves only. There is another people rule in our life. So when it comes to special or even the crucial things that you can to do, the role of people in this case is really needed by you. So don't ever limit yourself to ask people, because from the people argumentation, so you can do some research or even you can do some maps in order you can decide what you want to do. You can you will have another considerations. It is related to what you will do in your future. So I think in this case the order is really given uh, much information about how we can conduct or even maintain ourselves. So we will not be the negative person or even the court of potatoes person. Just only spend our time in our room without do anything, and even we don't have considerations. We never think about something. We don't have idea to do something, and this is really dangerous. When it comes to you as a person, you just lonely and you just do something that you want to do without any considerations, without any argumentations from the other person. So I think that's all from me. Hopefully this might be helpful for us guys. So yeah, see you in the next period, in the next part of this podcast. And last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.